Check. Back with another episode of DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Battio.
And I go by DJ THIRSTTRAP.
And today we got a special guest. I know we say that all the time, but I'm gonna just do it. We got Bosco in the building.
Yo, Bosco.
What's up, man? Let's do it right. Hey, yo, Bosco.
Yeah.
We got him here, man. Busy dude, man.
Hey.
Trap, you been on your job, man. You getting these busy ass DJs in the building, man.
Hey, it's the DJs Need Love 2 show.
That's how
We
you
need to
do
be
it.
in the building.
And the streets need to hear from these DJs right before they go on tour, right before they go crazy. They need to hear what's going on, man.
Right.
So let's start it off, Trap. Come on.
So, we got Yo Bosco in the building.
That's right.
So,
Where you get the name Bosco from?
alright, so I'm named after my late uncle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And his name, like the way his name was set up, he had the same nickname.
Type.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just take the nickname.
Oh, you just ride with it. Yeah, that's what's up.
It was like, yeah, it's mine now.
So where you from? Where's Bosco from?
I'm from Atlanta.
What zone? Because you know people say they from Atlanta. And
Yeah.
Zone 4.
Zone 4.
Adamsville.
Yeah. Oh, that's Atlanta.
Fairview, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Park.
Atlanta.
Yeah, call him out.
He Atlanta, Amaretto.
Mhm.
Can't call him out.
Yeah.
So to go from that, you know, you do DJing, but you also do a little bit of producing too. So like, talk on that a little bit. Like, what got you into the producing area? Were you producing first, DJing second, or were you DJing first, producing second?
It's crazy because like I started really doing music when I was I've been always doing music, like playing drums and shit.
Yeah.
But I started really doing like digital music when I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
I started rapping.
Wow.
You know, everybody had
rap.
You got a song?
Yeah,
You got a song?
Yeah.
Come on, everybody got a song.
You ain't in music if you ain't been or at least tried to rap.
Right. Literally. So I was doing that engineering and shit like in my house. And then I was doing Fresh Empire.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Empire, this shit, it was like a campaign to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's crazy.
DJs Need Love too.
But I just was doing some event and it was a DJ Blaze. Shout out DJ Blaze.
All right.
He stepped away, let me start DJing. I started DJing. But like, alright, so that's not the story we on. So 3 years later, I got started producing because I always knew in my head, like, that's why I even gave myself the name Yobosco. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna limit myself. I wasn't gonna put DJ on my name because I could be multifaceted.
Right.
So I started producing, you know what I'm saying, because it's way more bread in that shit. Like, it's way more longevity. That shit can go to your kids.
Yeah.
So,
And then we just been locked in there.
I do want to talk about that though, because you said it's way more bread in producing than DJing. So I got a question with people like DJ Khaled, who is a producer and stuff like that. Like, how does that benefit DJs with adding on that producer tag or not really trying to keep yourself in a box, just sticking to, oh, I need to get this gig, I need to get that. Like, talk about it a little bit more.
Like, you know, you playing a lot of your records. Got to, right?
Like, the way I even look at like life is just a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like each puzzle piece got to get put on to make the whole picture.
Okay.
So it's like DJing, I love DJing to death, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, I love it.
That's right.
But it's the puzzle piece to the next step.
Yeah.
Because it's like, imagine, like, I go to the studio, I make a beat, and we record the beat, get a fire song, and then I got a set at a lit ass club full of people, and then I instantly play it same day. Like, this shit, like, you can't help.
It's dope now. And now that you got the stems, you can, just throw a lot of different records on your joints and stuff.
Sure.
I know it's real easy for the producers, DJs now. You know
I mean, it is because I mean, just put your world in a producer, right? You a DJ producer. You just did a song with an artist. You got more leverage now.
Yeah.
Because now you can say, hey, throw me a little bit more bag. I can throw this in rotation. Or even you know that type of work with an artist where the artist pulling up to the club, he's showing you love, that makes you look better. Like, it's a lot of stuff that can go in just being a producer and DJing. So.
And it speeds your producer career up as well, because it's like when you go into the room, it's like you'll get in rooms for a whole different reason and then be able to get your pitch. It's like, oh, this is the DJ, da-da-da. Oh, yeah, come on in, listen to it, da-da-da. And then they be like, yeah, I got them beats too.
So let me ask you this. Do you get hated on a lot by the other DJs because you produce and you DJ?
I wouldn't say it. Like, and if I did, I never even paid attention.
Real nigga shit, yeah.
So backtrack a little bit because people got to know this, because this really is like you said, a puzzle piece to it all.
Yeah.
So Bosco's been in the game how long, Bosco?
So living off this shit, 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. But
And
how old
and
are
I'm
you?
23. Believe it.
Run that back. 5 years,
Yeah.
only 23, producing and DJing. Started at 16. That's only about a 7-year gap of putting in work right there.
So where did you get the business mind frame to have that, you know, because you want to, I know the way you do things is like really business like, you know what I mean? You do the skill, you do the producing, but like, how do people respect you on that business level? 'Cause you're only 23, you've been doing it 5 years, so now they looking at you like a real business dude, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where did that come from?
My mama. Like, see, I was raised just by my mama.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the same situation.
Yeah.
But, like, also, I really was a student to, like, I don't know, I'm not going to say the culture, but just the shit that was around. So, like, movies, even, like, shit like BMF right now. Like, I be watching that shit, but, like, I see certain character shit, and I be picking it up. Like, I'm a student to certain... Like, I'm going to see some shit, and I'm like, all right, I know that's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, like, put that in and implement that into, you know what I'm saying, my daily life.
Tight.
So the business mind, it definitely came from my mom, because, you know what I'm saying, she got her own everything, she going crazy. So it's like, on the business mind, I definitely got that from my mom.
Yeah. You gotta have these business, you gotta have that mindset out here, these DJs. You gotta have that business mindset. 'Cause like I said, 5 years, 23, doing a lot more than DJs that been DJing for 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying? So they come from good backgrounds, man. Yep.
So I do want to add on to that, with you being a producer and a DJ, and you got a regular life, you young and stuff like that. How do you balance all that? Like, where does the time go?
Yeah.
Because some DJs can't even balance just DJing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, this is like literally an everyday thing that go in my head. Like, I make myself feel guilty all the time. It's really crazy because sometimes it'd be hard to really balance it, and sometimes you really have to sacrifice certain places for other. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
With producing, like, the bread, it comes later. You know what I'm saying? So it's not up front.
Yeah.
And you still need your upfront money to, you know what I'm saying, pay your bills, buy shit, take the girls out, do this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying, buy clothes. So it's like, sometimes I'll be in a session, and it be an important session, but I gotta go DJ.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I need that money now.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes I might be like, I can't go DJ because it's like, this is one of the ones, or I gotta go DJ because.
So you make that decision right then and there, like. That's what's up, man. Yeah.
But it'd be hard, and then even like during the daytime, because it's like, all right. So I say last year. Last year I was locked in at DTP Studios. That's Ludacris Studios.
Yeah.
I got locked in with them because I did a tour like the year before, and like we family. So every day for the entire year, well, I'll say 5 days out the week, like the weekdays, every day, I would go there from 11 to like 8 p.m. just cooking up the entire day, then go DJ after. And it's like, I be drained.
That's
like,
whole days right there.
Cause it's like, I'm going to sleep at 3, 4 in the morning, and then getting right back up at 11 to cook up.
Yobosco, let me answer a B question to that. Can DJs have a real relationship? Can DJs have real relationships right now?
What you mean?
And I think you mean by that is like
being that busy.
Like with
how got time for it.
Yeah. How is it with relationships? So I'm gonna circle back around. How do you deal with relationships in the DJ business, not the producing business, in the DJ business?
It just depends on like the time of the year.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Summertime.
Like certain points.
Yeah, elaborate on that. Yeah.
I'll say like
summertime approaching. So now what's your mindset?
All right, let me just finish what I'm saying. Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. So last year, I say like December or November, I like flew to like 12 different places to do shows. And it was like, I go, then come back, right when I come back, studio, DJ, then having to go back out, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm chilling for a little bit of time, and I'm chilling, I'm smoking, trying to sleep, or, you know what I'm saying, catch a vibe, but, like, certain points of the year, it'd be easier, certain points of the year, it don't, but, like, the type of nigga I am, like, shit, I ain't even, like...
You locked in. That's it.
Yeah, like,
you locked in.
I done already had...
I think you answered that question.
I done already did so much shit to where I feel like, if I find something that's really genuine and cool and it's a vibe, like, I'm gonna just stay with that. because even on music, like it reflects on my music, like because I got a balanced mind, like. I'm not everywhere. I'm not trying to find all the hoes. Like, I'm just chilling. All right, bet now I can really focus on everything I got going on. And you know what I'm saying?
And I think that becomes even easier being in Atlanta and stuff like that. Like you surround all that type of stuff, so that become like everyday type of thing.
And I'm glad he answered the way he answered it. You have to be militant in the mind, bro. Like it's everywhere out here, man. You got to be ready to. Like if you book to do radio in the morning, but you want to hang out with some girls after that, or with the homies. You know what I mean? You putting yourself in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Like everybody ain't gonna make it, so you can't do what everybody is doing.
Right. That's facts,
like
man.
everybody outside is like, there's something wrong with that.
That's
maybe
facts,
I shouldn't be outside. And then sometimes, and it's crazy because it's like you really never know. Sometimes I just be outside a lot, and then I meet the right people, and then it be what it is. And sometimes I'm like, I'll stay inside, and then some shit happens at the club that I don't need to be around. Like, it'd be a balance. It'd be crazy.
So I'll bounce off that. Speaking of relationships, let's go into a different type of relationship, mentorship. People that you may have looked up to that kind of guided you along this way. Like, what were some things that some people may have installed in you that helped you get even further on in your career?
Yobosco,
man, I'm a big shout out to DJ Tone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I was doing Alibi Mondays, bro. At the time, I was 19 years old. I'm doing Alibi Mondays, and this nigga just got off tour with Black. And I don't know who was closing before him, but when Tone got back, every gig was his, no cap. So he came, he was closing, and then we would just be like vibing. I just stay around like, damn, you hard, bro.
Go from Alibi straight to OPM.
And then, even Open, I see him on Saturdays. I be chilling with him, smoking with him. Like, damn, bro, you hard. Then, like, we just got to chopping it up. Found out, like, I was doing the producing shit. He was like, I'm trying to get in that producing shit, too.
Yeah, that's hard.
So then we start getting in the studio. But it's like, while we get in the studio, he's still giving me, like, DJ game and, like how to get respect from these niggas, too. Like, so, like, to go back on that other question on the business shit, like, Tone gave me a lot of this business shit too. Like, man, like, he really told me how to really come in the room and drop nuts on niggas. Like,
so let's ask a real Bosco
what's
question.
good?
You 19 years old. How do you talk to these promoters talking about when it's time to get your bread, when it's time to get paid?
How you really pop your shit?
How was you popping it then and versus now?
So back then, I played the little brother role.
Yeah.
I played the family role.
That's 100. Keeping it 100.
And it's like, and it wasn't like it was some fake shit just to get bread. Like, all the niggas I met then were genuine niggas, and I really fuck with them niggas to this day. And it's like, I was really like, bro, like, I just come around, like, bro, every day I'm at Opium. Just chilling. I'm with the staff. I'm dapping up everybody. Like, I'm talking to everybody, like security, y'all my niggas.
That's hard,
Hookah girls, y'all my friends. You know, like everybody is my folks. Like when we walk in there, like I'm talking to everybody.
That's why the DJs need to listen up to this part. You gotta develop the relationships, man. And if you DJ at a spot more than 4 times and you don't know at least 10 people that work there.
But that's also how you get residencies too. Like,
cause think about it like this. Think about it. When a nigga is in a room with hella promoters and they about to be like, all right, we finna have this party, da-da-da. All right, who should we have DJ? It's only gonna be the first people that's on their mind. The first people that's on their mind is the niggas that's with them every day. If you with them every day, they're gonna be like, all right, we can have Bosco open this or he could close this. Like, we could do all this. Like, I've done Thug Party, closed Thug Party, closed the baby parties at Opium. Like, I'm 20 years old. 19, 20 years old. Shit. But it was because I made them relationships and I was really like fucking with them niggas. Like, them was really my niggas and they still my niggas to this day. If I see them, like, what's up, my boy? Like, what's good?
Let's talk to the DJs real quick. What is the mistake DJs make, especially in Atlanta? A lot of the hip hop stars, R&B, they come out. What do these DJs do once they see an artist that is wrong?
What you mean?
Like they DJ in the club, right? And an artist walk in. What are the DJs doing that's wrong? If you could give them a pointer. As soon as the artist walk in, what are they doing that you notice as DJ?
A lot of the times, they'll just go straight into their shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's a mixed opinion on it. like with promoters.
So what's
and
your
DJs.
opinion on it? Yeah.
My personal opinion is, nigga, do your shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Let them get lit for a minute off your set.
Yeah.
So you can show them like what you really on.
Yeah.
And then you start blending they shit into your set.
Yeah.
To where it's like, oh damn, like we didn't even know this was a set specifically for him. We thought it was a regular club set, but his shit playing and he in here, this shit lit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, that's what I be trying to do. Like,
And normally at that time, the A&R come to the DJ booth like, yo, we got this new record, we working, boom, boom, boom. Or maybe boom in the building, we ain't trying to hear all that, you know what I'm saying? I like it when it's like that, clear cut. A lot of promoters nowadays, they just get really excited too. Antsy, great word to say. And it's just now your party's all fucked up.
But
Now,
they do that with a lot of, not even the big artists. Not even the big artists. It could be a local artist, and if everybody know him, and such, the promoter texting your phone or walking up to the DJ booth, hey, I got such and such coming in. This is music and stuff like that. Blase. You know what I'm saying? They put no extra money on it and stuff like that. Didn't even tell you he was coming. He just popped in the room and stuff like that.
Pop it, track.
Like at this point, you know, I'm gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be on the DJ's timing.
So let's ask Bosco, how do you deal with that when the promoter start coming to you about changing your set around?
I don't do it. Like, now I don't do it.
Okay.
Because I done, and that came with me being young too.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, because sometimes I wouldn't stand my ground because it's like, all right, they older and I feel like they might know a little more about this shit. Maybe I should listen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got them go with what they said, and then it just kind of would fuck the setup and the party start going down.
That's right.
So then I got to a point where I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna do me no matter what. And it's like, like a promoter can text me and say, hey, can you play this song for me? Like, all right, I'll work it in. You might get it in like 20, 25 minutes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, no disrespect, but
it's never no disrespect, man.
I'm literally just in my set, like, I'm in my groove. I'm trying to like get to this shit. Like, so it's like, you got this. I'm just gonna work with it.
So speaking about being in your set, let's give the DJ some tips real quick. What's one tip that Bosco does in his set when he trying to get the party from? It's almost at that little point. I'm talking about it's almost showtime. You know when it's showtime when you start seeing people kind of dance a little bit. It's about 1 a.m. at nighttime and stuff like that.
2.5 drinks in.
What tricks are stuff that you doing in your mix that's gonna take it from here to we go on the roof off that bitch now?
It really be my transition. I be trying to transition shit to where it feel like everything is just one big ass song. But it's just like I ain't gonna lie, like I don't know if I should say this.
Go ahead, pop it.
You don't give no tricks away.
Nah, like a few times
DJs Need Love.
DJ'd off these shrooms. I don't know. It feel like everything started to click different.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I start doing shit now, like where I'll have the other song. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, but it just sounds so crazy. I don't know. I be doing some crazy shit now.
It's like real,
especially at Traffic. If you come to Traffic on a Saturday with me and Manny Supreme, I swear to God. And I've been be like, what the?
Shout out to Manny. Shout out to Manny.
Yeah, we just had Manny. Shout out to Manny.
Yeah, Manny out there. He's somewhere in the country doing something, man. But let's go to the flower set, Trap.
Hey, yeah, you know we gotta do it. So DJs Need Love 2 show. Yeah. We're all about giving love back to the DJs.
That's right.
Give us 3 DJs right now who you gonna give your flowers to.
3 DJs. This is when they think. This is when we make them think.
Don't put the question marks over there.
DJs Need Love 2.
We gonna go to the first one because I already said it. DJ Tone, you know what I'm saying?
DJ Tone.
Big shout out to DJ Tone.
My boy.
April 7th, make sure you in the building. DJ Tone gonna be there.
DJ Tone is a milestone in Atlanta, man. You can't go too many places without hearing that name. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, across the country though.
Yeah, definitely across the country, man. But particular in Atlanta. When I started this show, DJ Tone, a couple of DJs you would hear all the time, man. So big salute to DJ Tone. Big salute.
Then we gonna go with the next one because this one ain't talked about too much.
Let's talk about it.
Because he don't be really popping outside no more because his engineering bag done went up so much.
I think I know what you're talking.
But the first, it's both of them though. It's 2 of them. But the first one I'm gonna go Dos Diaz.
Yes,
Dos Diaz.
You know what
sir.
I'm saying?
Big flowers, Dos. Big flowers, big flowers. Yeah.
Big.
And when it come to Dos, like, it ain't too many niggas that really dive into that shit and pay attention to detail,
Yeah.
like, as much as, like, him. Like that nigga, like, his sets be different. Like, he literally knows exactly what transitions to the words to, like, different songs. Like, the nigga say fuck bitch on this song, he transitioned it to fuck bitch on that song,
Yeah.
and it's like it's blending together. You like, damn, what the fuck? Like, Dose is crazy, and his scratching is crazy. Like you would think it's 1978 the way this nigga be scratching. Like,
Shit, man.
it'd be crazy.
Gotta go to a Dos Diaz party in Atlanta, man. If you watch the show,
Go to
you're not
no
in a-
sections,
you have to go to a no section party, man.
Hey.
and then I'm doing 4 because fuck that. So the next one gonna be DJ BJ.
Yes, sir. Just had BJ.
DJ, yeah.
Man, this nigga right here, man, he done gave me so much game. Like, it's a real nigga, man.
Yeah.
And he hard with this shit. And this engineering shit, bro, he's dead ass one of the hardest. And Dos Diaz and DJ BJ both have Grammys. Let's just put that on the table too.
Do it. Let's talk about it, man. Yeah.
And then the last one, because I gotta do it, this is my brother, my Leo twin, you know what I'm saying? DJ Mark B.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Mark
You know what I'm
B.
saying? Like, this nigga right here is bringing the culture of
Yeah.
like the DJ back
That's
to,
a fact, man.
to this shit. And the culture of producing back to this shit. To where it's like, it's a community. He's really making the community and bridging them gaps back with the FU mean shit.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
And even though he's one of the hardest people to get, you gotta respect him for all the work he's put in. If you
For sure.
fly into Atlanta, you gotta tap in with Mark B.
You got to.
Like, cause you got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna put it out there, man. So,
And all 4 of them niggas is genuine niggas. And even if they wasn't on this DJ shit, like, I would still want them to be my partners because they is just real niggas in every situation.
that's real, Bosco. That's real.
So bouncing off the flowers, because you said something real important. They're bringing back the culture in this DJing shit. So let's talk about it, because it's been something, you know, that's up there in the air. Every DJ kind of know it, every DJ kind of see it and stuff like that.
Let's talk.
What is wrong with the DJing culture right now?
Let's talk. Yeah.
I don't even want to say what's wrong with it. Like, it's hard to say that.
Yeah. It's DJs Need Love 2 show.
Because, like, the thing is, like, when I say the DJ culture, I mean, like, the way it was back in the day when it was just conglomerates of DJs really
Rocking.
coming together to really, like,
Yeah.
do movements of songs and shit. And I feel like that just ain't, like, a thing no more. Like, it just ain't, like, a like, big-ass conglomerate of just pushing shit. Like, the last time we did that was Throat Baby. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was, what, 2020, 2019?
I think that was Dope Baby was a really good campaign because it brought a lot of DJs together. A lot of DJs that didn't even know each other. It was like, everybody, let's just work this record.
Yeah,
and that was one of
getting the plaques too.
Yeah.
Everybody posting, we like, oh, congrats, my nigga. We got plaques together. Like, that's hard. Like,
Yeah, that's something very, very hard, especially with that. So would you say, like, more DJs need to continue networking? Like, we need more networking events, that way we know everybody and stuff like that? Because a lot of people will either feel like they getting shitted on, they getting little man, they getting disrespected, they may, you know what I'm saying,
I feel like if we just all really move more as a unit on some like, because a lot of times I see like posts and they be like, DJ's really supposed to be making this amount of bread, but it be like, alright, but what the hell we gonna do about it? Like, are we gonna boycott the club for a whole day? Like, every DJ not DJ in no club on some shit?
Well, I always opposed that when I was in the club. Like, I felt like it should be one Saturday. Remember when we was doing High?
Yeah.
It was like, it should be one Saturday, every DJ say, you're not paying for parking, and you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not coming in unless the bag go up $100. But if the next DJ gonna take the shit, then we can't do that. It ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, that's the thing though.
That's the problem right
that's the
there.
thing, like, that's why niggas ain't gonna do it. Like, because, like, if you say, bro, I ain't coming because you ain't paying this, they gonna be like, bro, for real, they gonna argue until a certain point, and then they just gonna call the next nigga.
Cause this business, you gotta remember, this business, they gotta keep this thing going. But once they mess up, DJs, once they mess up and they call you back, your bag goes up.
It definitely does.
Priced up.
I'm gonna say it again. You do not give them that same price, man. Don't ever. I DJ somebody's wedding, man. Man, I can talk about weddings all day, bro. You can go that cheap route, and you're gonna hear about it for months. Or you can pay that bread, and we can have a memorable time, and you always gonna remember who was your DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Facts on fact. So to continue on, Bosco, like you said, you've been in the producing bag for a minute, a time. Like, name some of the artists you don't work with.
I don't work with YDN. I'm gonna just say that first because you know what I'm saying that's the nigga I don't work with the heaviest, and we don't really grow with the music shit. Like me, Tone, and YDN been locked in.
Mr. Kid, that bitch out.
Yeah, for sure. And we had like, nigga, like we made money with it in 2019. We had that shit in the club, and niggas is knowing the words to it.
Mm-hmm.
We getting tagged every night in videos. Like I'm talking about every night, and we reposting bitches. And we didn't even drop the shit till 2021 January.
Like, yeah.
So it's like niggas is knowing the shit, and like niggas is fucking with like the Yobosco DJ. I mean, go crazy. Yobosco, go crazy Tone,
yeah.
and YDN.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Combination. So we just keeping that shit going.
So y'all gonna work on a mixtape?
Yeah, we got a mixtape coming very, very soon, actually. In the next month.
Yo, Bosco, look at the camera right now. What?
Yeah.
Give me one thing you want to see change about the DJ game and the clubs. So I'm being very particular right now. One thing change about the DJ game and the clubs.
I just want the sets to not be the same. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Just fuck with it.
Yeah.
Try to vibe it out more, like I don't know, niggas just kind of get acclimated to just doing a heavy hitter to where it's like, I bet we know exactly where your shit gonna be. But like with me, I like playing shit like I'll play some shit like Brent Fayez,
Mm-hmm.
All Nine, Dingo, Future, Married to the Game, Dingo, to some lit shit like goddamn twerk something. But it's like I'm trying to like float that bitch to where it's like, oh my god, I like all these songs in different areas of music, but it's just a vibe to where it's like.
So I asked a question one time. I think we put a post up, and a lot of people are saying DJs are freestyling. Are DJs really freestyling?
I'm freestyling every time.
But if you say you go to the
I
set and
ain't
you're hearing the same set, is that
Yeah,
freestyling?
No.
It's not freestyling.
If you're hearing the same set,
Yeah,
like I'll say this, like
if
I
you know the next
freestyle
song
every set, but sometimes like I have like my signature like
Boom, boom.
transitions
Yeah,
to where it's like,
makes sense.
all right, every time I might do this one to that one,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like I'm not playing the same set ever. Like it's
Yeah.
never gonna be a time where you come in the club and you know exactly what I'm gonna play back to back to back to back.
I can't lie to you, man. I can go to Atlanta right now and pull up on some DJs, and I can be with somebody and be like, yo, they about to play this next.
No,
and then
sure.
watch they do this next.
Nah.
No,
So,
sure.
but then again, you got to think too. As DJs, some things just make sense in our head. Like it's
that's what you just said.
coming,
Yeah.
Like that predictability and stuff like that. Like I think me personally, if I'm going to a club or something like that, and I see a DJ and he's supposed to be a good DJ, I shouldn't hear the same set that would be used by another DJ.
Yeah.
Like, and what I mean by that is like, you know, this his signature. Like, that's what he do.
That's it. Yep.
I'm coming when I come to see him. I know that signature gonna come in at least one time. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's your signature. But
Like,
if I go to another DJ and I hear that shit, Swag, Sir, Tiffanyto, like, come on,
I
bro.
can guarantee there's nobody that DJ like
That's what's up. That's how you gotta have it
I
like
can
that,
guarantee
man. Let me ask you this question: can DJs get rich in this game, or do we have to go to EDM?
He said, yeah. Man, you can get rich. You just gotta know how to like establish the relationships of the people that's just gonna give you the money.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I only said that because in a lot of different states and cities, a lot of DJs started hip hop.
yeah.
They are graduating out of that, and they're going to that, and they staying with the baggage. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I asked that, because I know a lot of DJs that do not do hip hop anymore, and if they playing hip hop is in that dance metric. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that too because it's more bread like to the EDM DJs, but with the hip hop shit, it's like you have to branch off and do like a lot of different things.
Right.
Like you have to be like an exec, an AR. You gotta be, A&R. You gotta be like you gotta be a producer. You gotta do like all these different things to make the bag big. But like with the EDM folks, bro, like I swear, bro, like, all them niggas do is just DJ. Like they make their little songs.
Mm-hmm.
They DJ their own songs and get $1 million a show.
Yeah. So and that's what you're doing right now, right? You got your.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. You know
Not
what I'm
$1
saying?
million a show, right? It's on the way.
I really want the DJ game. We gotta start making. We gotta get to this bag, man.
Hey,
hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop. I mean, it's all in just getting the rights to stuff and stuff like that. Like I was telling people the other day, the DJ's like the real key.
Yeah.
The link between everything in the hip hop game. Whether you need someone to go on tour with you, whether you need someone to make the beats, whether you need someone to manage you, whether you need someone to AR. I know a DJ who's in all of those different lanes. So I feel like they really like the key in the hip hop game that's unappreciated. It's like the
I
step
feel like the
kid.
hip hop DJ, man. We get. Yep. I agree with you.
It's like the step kid.
Yeah.
And niggas be trying to like disrespect the shit now.
Yeah,
like
right.
niggas don't try to pay for the shit.
Let's
like,
talk. Yeah.
like,
I was about to go there.
That shit be blowing me. Like you gotta understand, like this is my job.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm at work right now. Like say I'm at McDonald's and you tell me to do some weird ass shit with the burger. Like nigga, this is way out of code. Like,
Right.
Nigga, I might get fired for this shit. Like, I might not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like playing your song. Like first of all.
Okay, you talking about the artist
It's
next?
popping out.
First of all.
It's popping out.
I ain't never heard your shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard your shit, not one time.
Never.
So this is a big risk I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to do this shit for free, $20, $40, 20, 40, 60, 80, that's free. Like, if it ain't 100, 152 and up, like, it's free. Like, I'm not really, that's not a risk I'm willing to take for that.
Right.
Because if I play your shit and your shit sucks and the whole club sits down and then I have to restart, like, that's ass, bro.
Name
I'm
one.
only gonna be texting me immediately.
Name one artist you did that for and it actually was popping. Let's talk about it, Atlanta.
That's kind of hard.
Let's talk about it, Atlanta.
I ain't lie. I say the AMG twins.
Okay.
Yeah, they hard.
Yeah.
They was like play it. I played it. That shit was.
I gotta say, Big X.
That Slave Master, yeah. It was like 2020, I think. Slave Master, that shit was hard.
Slave Master's hard, yeah.
It's
a hit or miss.
YDN,
yeah.
When the Say So, that's before we even made money with Say So.
Okay.
So
you didn't know him? He just pulled up and just.
We just started getting cool.
Okay, cool.
Like after Money Wet, when we really got cool, then I'll say, even Throw Baby, like Thrax and Deuce pulled up on me like, hey, play this song for me. I'm like.
But in that case, if Threats and Deuce play against you, you already got a relationship with them. That's
that's why I was like, I'll play it, but it was peak hours.
Yeah.
I was like, and by Mondays, I was like, I don't know, but I played it. First time I heard that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm playing this shit. So we kept playing that shit. We ran that shit up, no cap. That shit was hard.
So we're gonna kind of go into a little different direction with the questions and stuff like this now, Bosco. This is the DJs Need Love 2 show. What does Bosco have coming up in the future that we should be on the lookout for?
So first, tape with YDN, dropping in the next month.
Okay.
Wish you would have listened. You know what I'm saying?
Getting ready for the summer, yeah.
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 And then I'm about to do a tape myself with like a lot of artists that I be fucking with and I know and shit. Probably drop that like either mid-summer or the end of summer.
Right.
And then, I'm saying, just more placements, bigger artists, you know what I'm saying?
Bigger stage.
Yeah, bigger stages, more traveling, more tours.
Let me ask you this question. How are you having fun with the STEMS program? It's a ride-off.
You know, it's crazy.
You gotta ask every DJ about the STEMS.
Nah, this is crazy.
Some DJs been creative, you know what I mean?
This shit is crazy. So it's like I already be doing shit like that with like the filter and shit, but I never updated my MacBook because I always was scared that if I update my MacBook, it'll fuck up my Serato. Because I remember a lot of DJs at that year like when they was updating they shit, it was fucking they shit up.
Now I will say that is a tip that I had to learn the hard way, DJs. When you are updating your MacBook, make sure before you update your MacBook, go to the Serato page, go to Pioneer page as well. Look at your drivers, look at the Serato, and make sure that the update that you're doing on your computer is supported by Serato and Pioneer, because they come out with some of those stuff late.
And the download button won't open up. It's a dub.
It's a dub. Driver won't download nothing because you're too updated. Then you gotta downgrade your computer back down just to get that back working. Like,
Man.
So let's piggyback.
Moral of the story though, I'm 5 years late. And I tried to download it literally like a week ago, and that shit said you gotta update your shit. So I'm like,
3 minutes.
I already be doing shit like that. I be tweaking.
yeah.
Let's do something. Let's keep it real for the fans one time. Give us a time where it's a big stage and everything went wrong. And how did you deal with it? Because they want to know. We want to know how you dealt with it too. We all DJs. Shit happens. Shout out to the dog in the building too, man. What's up, baby?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think. Like the only thing that's coming to my head is the Thug party. Like we was at the Thug party. So look, Thug had the party at Opium, and it was the day before he had his concert at it was either the Tabernacle or the Coca-Cola Rocks. I think it was the Coca-Cola Rocks. So I went to the concert. I'm lit. I'm like, oh, yeah. The nigga play Lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
He cut it off after his verse. I'm like, I bet. When I go to Opium, I'm going to play Lifestyle. And then, you know what I'm saying, cut it off right after. So whoever was, like, the person who was hosting, he had a problem with that. Because he's like, no, Thug don't want you to goddamn play that shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Rich Homie and him beefing. I'm like, I'm going to cut it off after the thing. And it's like, nah, you tripping, We get to arguing in the middle of the party.
This is real life stuff.
Then nigga jump over the banister, we squaring up and shit, and then we just got them chill out. And then we get like, right after that, we got down that thing was like, alright, bro, we was tripping. And we got it out, but it's like at that point in the time, it's like, bro, this was a lit part of the party. And I really almost missed turning the shit off because we arguing. So it's like, I'll say that's probably like the worst fuck.
But that's tough, right? Playing these music, these hits, and these artists going through all this other, crazy stuff.
Yes,
man.
especially with the CMG and PRE beat.
I think
even that, but
that be the heaviest one with me though. Like every time, not even every time. Like I say probably like in the past 3-4 weeks, I done got stopped or like came up to like. About 7 times, like, hey, bro, like, I'm PRE, bro. You really can't be playing that shit. Like, I fuck with you, bro. Like, but that shit, I'm like,
they do that stuff too. Like,
but I understand it though, and I respect it, and I'm always like, I'm always respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I ain't in that shit, and I understand y'all got personal, you know what I'm saying, affiliation to that shit. So it's like, I'm gonna respect it, but it do be like, damn, I'm trying to play fucking Preach. I'm trying to play these Dolph records that's lit.
It's the fans. The fans want to hear these hits.
Yeah. But I done seen, like I said, I done seen that go sideways, especially if we talking about more recent stuff with the YSL versus that right there goes sideways. So you caught it fairly early as far as with that beat, but they don't play that. Like they come in the booth all that.
I done been in situations where I done had to like really talk to niggas and then like be like, nah, I know, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, we good, talk them down, like we good, like.
See, people don't understand we go through this stuff.
Literally.
I think the CMG beef is like the same scale with Biggie and Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you can't play these songs when certain people there. It's like,
because they walk.
What about everybody else? You know what I'm saying? And
they like, where the booth at? Like, where the booth at? Like, we gotta get bro.
And back in those days, the booth was in the sky. They was climbing the stairs, shutting people's things down, bro. Like, it wasn't no laptops. Taking the needles off the
putting the water on the laptop, all that, and like meet me outside type of thing.
It was that type of scale, man. And I'm glad you mentioned that, bro, because it's so tough in the clubs in those days, man. It's starting to lighten up now, you know what I mean? But I think, do you think it's ever gonna change? With that?
You never know. It just be a lot of entitlement with like niggas, and then it's like a nigga get drunk and then he there with his people and he really wanna like. he want to pop it. He want to be like, bro, this is my song playing. I got these bottles. It's like, it's not the time for that, because it's like, you really not even serious about this shit. So it's like, you gotta really humble yourself and understand like the situation.
So speaking of popping, I got the most important question for you.
Yeah.
Bosco.
Hey, Yobosco!
We done had you in here. We done talked that DJ talk, but I got the last and final question, the most important. Bosco, pop your shit real quick. Why do DJs need love too?
Man, DJs need love too, because we the first ones that's gonna fuck y'all up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We come in there, we set the vibe every time. You come in there, the only reason you want a bottle, the only reason you want to drink, the only reason you want to roll that blunt is because we playing the music the way we playing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We the reason the party even going on. If we leave, the party leave. So it's like, we need the love. You know what I'm saying? So give us love.
We're going to stand on that. That's why we doing this show. That's why the show ain't stopping. That's why it's going up, up. You know what I mean?
Won't stop, can't stop. The DJs are in the building. DJs need love too. We had Yobosco in the building.
Right.
If you like the content that you see, make sure to comment below what or who we should interview next. Also, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Now, Bosco, it's been great having you on the DJs Need Love 2 show. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah.
And you can find me at Yobosco, YOBOSCO, on every platform.
That's right, man. We finally got them. We getting the biggest DJs. Y'all wanted them? We got them, man. Make sure you subscribe. DJs Need Love 2. We out.
Yeah.